Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum. Today, a matchup out of the American League Western Division between the Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. The Astros are white hot as they stare down consecutive win number 20. They'll go for it right after this. Sonny Gray gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the mound now from Vanderbilt is Sonny Gray. Not a very big guy, but a good three-pitch mix. Mid to upper 90s fastball, 93 to 95. Big power overhand curveball, and his changeup has gotten better as he's gone along.
Leading off
if
the
he's on early,
Houston,
you'll see lots of swings and misses.
22.
Ready now, Diego Corona, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Batting second.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he's back in standing. Into the box, Archie Chan, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. The average to start play at 315. 29 homers and nearly 100 RBIs as he sits here at 99. And it's fouled away. Corona gets his lead at first, nobody out. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
The 2-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Garcia. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and even 30 home runs on the year. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Into the box now, Michael Lee. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that in this guy right here.
Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Fouled off. hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now another 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Number 3.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
So stepping in, number 3, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. That misses 2-0. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 37 on the year. And the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
So coming to the plate, Nate Walker. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses ball 1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 3 runs already home here. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back homers. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 32 now for the season as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And it's 1-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Fastball well outside. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Now at the plate, number 30, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Guy's having a monster year, leading in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Top 5 in RBIs. If he can improve on that, he has a legit shot to win the crown.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit to short. Scooped up. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Astros 4 and the A's nothing. Derek Lowry will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, this guy has had a rock-solid year. He's won 19 games on the year, and nothing he'd like to do more than win this one and etch his name into that 20-game winner mark. Not an easy thing to do. We'll see if he has his A game going today.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
LeMahieu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
All even now, 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think they need to get some better performances out of DJ LeMahieu. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
So striding forward now, number 75, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Pitch popped up. And he'll put this away for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So here is Avisail Garcia, as he'll take a look at ball one. He'll come in here at 259. 13 home runs, 39 driven in. Pitch on the way. A ball and a strike. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two. Fouled away. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. A's are gone in order. They're down 4-0. Into the box, David Lee. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike one. 0-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Gray ready with the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Hit hard to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Digging in, Gary Cox. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. First pitch of the at-bat. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 1-1. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Stepping in now, Diego Corona, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Cox leads off second with one gone in the inning. Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Ready to take his hacks again, Archie Chan, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1-1.
In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Astros 5 and the A's nothing. Digging in now, A.J. Reed, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. The 1-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Striding into the box, Christian Walker, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. He's set, and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top level arm like this.
Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League. And the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
Stepping in, number 61. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number one.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
A 1 pitch on its way. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike two.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Digging in, Cuevas. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Reed leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Astros 5 and the A's nothing. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Next up for the Astros, number 3, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Number 3.
First offering on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Ready for another chance? Nate Walker. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Number 2.
Riding in once again, number 2. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Cuevas is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Astros, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Richard Mendoza, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Richard Mendoza.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Front door with the curveball, and he catches the corner for a called strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. So a full count now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
The catcher, Bruce Maxwell.
Digging in, Bruce Maxwell. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Number 30 in foul ground. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, DJ.
Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting a base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Into the box now, number 75. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Mendoza over at second. LeMahieu at first, one gone. Two 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-0 on the way. Ground ball to second. This could be two. A tag for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. One left for Oakland. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now at the plate, number 30. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman, number 30.
Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Pitch on the way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a hard liner. Foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Maxwell is after it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Next for the Astros.
Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Now the Astros designated hitter, David Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
0-1 the count. Gray ready with the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Five runs, 6 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Popped up. LeMahieu is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Gary Cox.
Stepping up now, Gary Cox. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
5 runs, 6 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in once again, Diego Corona. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Set to deliver the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two out with the man at first. Hit high and deep to right center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Astros leave one as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Avisail Garcia, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Avisail Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Chan. One away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, A.J. Reed.
Now the A's designated hitter, A.J. Reed. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Right side, but it's well foul. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1. In now, Christian Walker,
the first baseman,
as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Standing in now, number 61. Ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
The 3-0. Popped him up. Number 3 has room in foul territory. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the A's inch a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. We played 4. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Digging in to try it again. Archie Chan already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Archie Chan.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
High and deep to right center. Cuevas going back. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Now the Oakland skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Number 70
please.
will take the ball now as the new
pitching for
pitcher.
the Athletics, number 70.
Into the box, Michael Lee. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Throw over to first.
No, he's safe.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll get in there safely.
Now batting, shortstop, Nate Walker.
Stepping into the box, Nate Walker comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. First and second here with nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Here's another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the 3-2 pitch, hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And that's going to plate the runner from second, and it's now a 7-1 game.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Rose. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Stepping in now, number 2, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The batter, number 30.
So digging in now, number 30, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box now, David Lee, as he'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Runners at second and third with two gone. Two and two. Here now the 2-2 is a ball down and away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. High in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Up next for the Astros, the left fielder, Gary.
Now at the plate, Gary Cox, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air out to left. Number 75 is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Last half of the 5th coming up. Astros lead this one 7-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off
Striding in for Oakland, Cuevas looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Lee. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Richard Mendoza.
Stepping up to the plate, Richard Mendoza. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the pitch. In there, 0-1. Curveball grounded towards second. Reined in. In time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, catcher, Bruce Maxwell.
At the plate, Bruce Maxwell. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Bases are empty here with two men out. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're down 7-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Diego Corona.
The catcher, Diego Corona.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Pulls the string on that one. One strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball two. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 44 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
The center fielder, number 13.
Standing in now, Archie Chan. High and deep down the left field line. But this will land untouched. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box, Michael Lee, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Maxwell. But the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 3. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Lee leads off first with 1 away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Ready once again, Nate Walker. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Down and away, ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
On a rope to the second baseman.
Now batting, number 2.
Stepping in now, number 2. hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia has a read on it, and the inning is over. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Through 5.5, it's the Astros 8 and the A's 1. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Lee. 1 away.
Now batting, number 75.
Stepping in, number 75. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 2-2 is laid off up for ball number 3.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
There's ball 4.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a
hitter,
couple of runners on with
AJ
less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Christian Walker. Popped him up. Number 2 has a play. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Astros 8 and the A's 1. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Drew Pomeranz enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 13, Drew Pomeranz.
Standing in, number 30, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Number 30.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. The 2-1 is low and outside for a ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Lee. Now a snap move over to first, just keeping him close. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Now he'll step off and fire to the bag, but the runner's back easily. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1. Smoked on the ground left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder, Gary Cox.
At the plate, Gary Cox, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. None out, runners at first and second. Grounded back up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, the catcher, Diego Corona.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Standing in now, Diego Corona, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Now batting, number 61. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout 14 in this series alone.
Into the box now, Cuevas, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pitch on the way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. The 3-1 pitch. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Richard Mendoza. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Number 30 in foul ground. Cuevas, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone
Now
trying to
batting,
get him to chase.
catcher,
That wasn't
Root.
working, so he just reached back and
Maxwell.
fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in now, Bruce Maxwell, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. Hit out towards second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. The A's strand 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Archie Chan will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
To 1-2 now. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Chopped up the line to first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. There's a two-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, talk about having a good game.
Now
Like most guys, this would be a good week.
Michael
4th hit of the
Lee.
game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
And the runner back in standing. In now, Michael Lee hit down the line at first. And he is in there. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, number 3. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 0-1 delivery. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Striding in, Nate Walker. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Pause, now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 2.
In now, number 2, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. In to score, the runner from third.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. Now, a lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Into the box, number 30. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Ground ball right side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Coming to the plate now, David Lee. He's set. Here it comes. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Still only one out in the inning. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. To short, hit hard. He's got it. Oh, what a stop on the slide. One there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now back. And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Into the box now, Gary Cox, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
The batter, the catcher, Diego
Chad
Corona.
Smith comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
57.
Diego Corona will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother. You just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
4 runs here in this half inning. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Astros on top, 12-1. Johan Esposito is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Coming to the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
DJ LeMahieu.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
At the plate, number 75. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
1 out, nobody on. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. One, two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Another full count pitch home. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Stepping in now, Avisail Garcia, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. It was a single for him in his last at bat. Now the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, A.J. Reed. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Cox on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
In now, Christian Walker, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
The 0-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A's strand a couple. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Digging in the switch hitter, Archie Chan. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 75 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Now to the plate, Michael Lee. Pitch on the way. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first, and the runner back easily. Into the box, number 3, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. The 1-0. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Number 75 is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Nate Walker.
Into the box now, Nate Walker. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Lee, the runner at first with 2 gone. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
3-0.
3-0.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Here it is on 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cuevas will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One hit, one left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Astros 12 and the A's 1. Next up for the A's, number 61, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Ball 2 now. Here it comes, 2-0. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Cuevas waits on deck. Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Well, fastball count there yielded fastball, Mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Cuevas, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One-0 count. Here it is. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And it's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count, 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Richard Mendoza waits on deck.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
The next 3-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And there's one away.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Stepping in now, Richard Mendoza, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. No hits to this point. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Hit hard to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. On to the third baseman, but it's off the mark. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. So he waited till the ninth inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Into the box now, Bruce Maxwell, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch.
Oh, that's off.
And that misses. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The batter, number 10. Second
He
baseman,
almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Mendoza at second. Maxwell is over at first with 1 away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Standing in now, number 75. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
And this amazing streak just keeps rolling and rolling along. They've now tied the 2002 Oakland A's with 20 wins in a row, and they're capturing the attention of the entire baseball world.
12-1 at the end of this one. The Houston Astros win their 118th decision of the year, best in the division. Derek Lowry gets to that magic number, 20 wins on the season. Sonny Gray struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.